Hello fellow designers, my name is Dorian Avila. In this video I'm going to share why I started making vintage logos, and I'm also going to share the first time lapse I made of a vintage logo, so let's get right into it. So when I first started logo design, one of the things that kept coming up by other logo designers that just started out designing was to really pick a niche, to really stand out. And that really spoke to me. I mean, I tried a lot of different designs, minimalist and like surreal stuff, and just different designs and typography. And not only was I not finding the style that I wanted, but I really wasn't having fun with the logos I was creating. And then on my searching, I really stumbled into these vintage etching kind of illustrations, and I really fell in love with them. Also, it gave me an opportunity to use my drawing skills. I'm not the greatest artist in the world, but I do draw, and that kind of really helped me out a lot. Another thing it did for me is that it made me unique, and because of that uniqueness, I was able to do several things. I was able to really dictate the customers that were reaching out to me. So one of the first things I did once I really decided that vintage style was what I was going to stick to was to really start making a lot of mock-ups, a lot of example logos, because I really wanted to make sure that I attracted the customers that I wanted. So another great thing about picking a niche is that when you fill your whole portfolio or social media presence with that specific style, you're gonna get a lot of clients that specifically are looking for that. So you're not really having to create every kind of design under the sun, every kind of style, which is really nice. Furthermore, I was able to charge a lot more because of that. I mean, logo design is my full-time job, so I wanted to make sure when I started that this was something that was going to be able to really pay the bills and really give me the life that I wanted. So that really inspired me to really pick a niche and pick a specific style, and a style that was kind of hard to reproduce. And once again, because of my drawing skills, it's something I was enjoying and something I was able to really do a decent job at. So I'm gonna go ahead and share the first vintage logo I ever did. And the logo you're seeing here was really my first attempt at doing like an illustration or a vintage kind of style. And it's not the greatest logo, especially since it was the first one I did in this kind of style, but I really had fun with it. And I used a lot of the blob brush for this, Shift B on Adobe Illustrator. And I used kind of a mock-up image found on splash.com that has a lot of stock photos. But yeah, I mean, I was just going for it. I was just trying out different things and really fell in love also with the blob brush, because it's able to really, using a pin, you're able to really make the lines thick and thin as you please. The funny thing with this illustration is several people pointed out in the past that it's funny that it's a barbershop and the guy's wearing a hat, and that's true. It was just such an awesome image. But I mean, the guy's got a beard, so I mean, you can go to the barbershop for that as well. So yeah, enjoy the rest of this illustration. Hey guys, I hope you liked that time-lapse video. If you like this kind of content or logo design in general, consider subscribing and following. And remember to stay humble, remain teachable, and fight for your dreams.